Well, good afternoon, folks. Welcome to the Joy and Loving Family. I'm Bob Petiti, your host, and we have a little bit of a chill in the air today, overcast, and I hadn't been out till I got out for the show, and chillier than I expected, but rub my hands together and make myself a little warmer. And where are we? We're in the 22nd day of November. And having said that, I think this is the, if not the day, close to the anniversary of the assassination of John F. Kennedy, which was a very rememberable day for most people of that age. So that's a sad note, and it's a note to think back. The show today is going to be on Thanksgiving. We want to talk about Thanksgiving since, Thanksgiving is this Thursday, and it's a wonderful day, and we really can celebrate Thanksgiving every day, but this is the official day to pause, and we're fortunate that we have that holiday, and the country recognized the fact that we should pause and give thanks. And that's what the Joy and Loving Family is about, giving thanks, for being joyful that we have the family that we do have. And that's a wonderful thing. In the sports world, we had an exciting game with the Patriots. It looked like the Colts were going to march down the field and take the game away from the Patriots. But they didn't. Fortunately, there was an interception. I chuckle at it because the announcers that I was listening to mentioned that this was reminiscent of a previous game, I guess last year, I'm not sure when they had a big lead and then they lost it at the end. I chuckle because it's only a game. Some people get more wrapped up in it, and I myself used to get wrapped up in the sports as to who was winning, but I see things a little more clearly, at least I like to think I do, that they're only a game, and it's nice to have the team win, but that doesn't always happen. And I had a nice conversation. Oh, a woman that in the nursing home prior to coming in here, who celebrated her 90th birthday. Isn't that wonderful? This past Saturday. And of course, it took 90 years to get to that point of being able to celebrate your birthday. And many of us, most of us, aren't going to get there. I hope I don't get there, that's for sure. I'd like to, I'm ready to go any day. In all honesty, I am. I've done what I think I can do, but it's not up to me. But it was wonderful to hear from her, and she talked about her grandson, who plays football, I believe it was. I don't know if she actually mentioned the sport. And their record was 9-1. So they either are the champions or they're going on to the championship game. I'm not sure which. So that was wonderful that she was able to celebrate that, and her grandson was able to share that wonderful moment with her. And that's the thankfulness that we have. You know, we really do. As I say, we can be thankful for all the previous presidents, and we can be thankful for our current president. You know, it's not easy to do the task that we do, by no stretch of the imagination. And I'm living proof of it. It's not easy to do this. It gets easier to do things when you realize you're doing all you can, and that's all you can do, is what you can do. So, you know, if you can rest with that thought and really extend that to others, in that they're doing all they can, and if they could do differently, they would. So, you know, there's a lot to be thankful for. The Celtics still have a good record, and I'm not sure where the Bruins are. The Bruins had some injuries, so I'm not sure where that is. I suppose I really should be keeping track of the Braintree sports. I don't know the Braintree sports. I'm not originally from Braintree. But that does not an excuse. I just haven't developed that habit of doing that. So Thanksgiving, what do we have to be thankful for? Well, I don't have to go too far. I can be thankful for my fingers. And having said that, I can see my marriage ring, and that brings back some wonderful memories of thankfulness to my wife. And that's for sure. That will last forever. And having said that, we want to stop and think of other people. I had the opportunity, not the opportunity, I had the privilege, I guess, maybe, or the respect to go to a wake of a gentleman, probably some of you know, Leroy Sonny Dunn, who was in a boating accident last weekend. They were out in a boat towards Lobster, I forget the area. And the boat capsized, and Sonny sadly lost his life. His brother was managed to swim to an island and save himself, whereas Sonny was unable to. And Sonny was a remarkable man. As I say, I had the privilege of going to the wake, and he was he was a strong influence in the soccer program in Weymouth High School, in the Weymouth school system. And there were 1,001 pictures, many people who came to show their respects to himself and his family. So, it's going to be a sad day for the Dunns, that's for sure. And we can reflect on that. We can give thanks to those who got us this far. Those who we know and those strangers who have gotten us this far. Thanksgiving is a day for that. And we really have to be thankful for the whole country of recognizing the fact that, we ought to pause and give thanks and let all the troubles flow down the river. Let them go away, and let's just celebrate. And there's so much to celebrate. As I say, you can just look at your hand, and if you have your fingers, you can celebrate. If you have your fingernails, you can celebrate. If you have knuckles, if you have some hair on your skin. I mean, there's so much. I'd be thankful for the opportunity to be able to sit here and talk about my thankfulness.